Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ and it's time for another Deal It Up challenge. So I've got my 3 sections, whatever you want to call them, of cards here with the different prompts. And my hubby is homesick, so he's going to do the card pull for me. So that'll be fun, just so I feel like I'm not doing it the whole time. As per normal, I've removed the 3 cards that we used last week just to keep it fresh, so we don't have any sort of repeats 2 weeks in a row. Okay, so hubby, if you want to reach in and pull a card. Okay, and the first one is Bold and Bright. Thank you, darling. Okay, next one. I'm not shuffling these particularly well, but that's okay. They're getting a bit curled because they're tied up with rubber bands and a short stack, so they're getting quite a bend in them. Okay, the next one, darling. Thank you. Stamps. Cool. And our third one. Right, sorry, is that in frame? Yep. Pocket rectangle, which we've had before, but that's fine. Thank you, darling. Right, pop you on hold, grab what I need and be right back. Right, I'm back. So just to go over our prompts again, we're doing a rectangle pocket, bold and bright colours, and using some stamps. So I've grabbed out my December Days journal, which is the journal I'm working in for December. And this is the page for day 5, which is today. And I've already got an inbuilt pocket. This is an altered book that I've prepared for December. And it's already got a pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as my pocket. I was thinking about doing another pocket on the bottom, but for today I don't think I'm going to have enough things that I want to actually put in a pocket to have 2 of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this pocket that I've already got built in. You can make a pocket however you like, just a simple pocket, and just decorate it up. So I've also grabbed out some bright sheets of paper. So I've just gone with red and yellow because I want to keep it Christmassy. And I had to go and dig out my tub of Christmas related stamps because this is going to be a full-on Christmas month of journaling for me, so I want to really keep with that theme, but you can go with whatever you like. This is just what I'm doing. So if I was doing a smaller pocket, I was thinking about doing some weaving, paper weaving, but I don't really want to do paper weaving on this size pocket because it's going to take me a while, and honestly I haven't got that long to spend on it today. So instead I'm just going to tear some strips like so and just layer them up on my page. So if you can hear some strange noises, it's just my husband moving around the house and doing things. How nice was it to actually have him do the pull for me? I think that was fun. So hopefully they were all in camera when he was doing it, because he was standing beside me. Right, so I'm just going to keep tearing some strips and then cut them all to size. I'm going to end up with lots of scraps, aren't I? That's all good. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need. But this is just quite a fun, easy, quick way to decorate up a pocket or a journaling card or a tag or something. And I must say, I love these bold and bright colours. Super fun, very festive, seem quite appropriate for the season that we're in, this festive season. So how are we going so far? I don't imagine I've got anywhere near enough yet. But let's just see how it's looking. Get in under there. And then I'm thinking that one at the top, because it's got the straight edge, and I can recut the thumb hole. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I was intending on going out and seeing a friend today, but it's not working out for that to happen, so we'll do that another day, which I'm not too sad about actually, because I've got a lot I need to do after having been away all of last week. Well, not away, I was away 2 days, but I was out every day last week. So I'm not sad that I don't have to go out today, because yeah, feeling a bit tired on it actually. It's been so full on. It's been so much fun, but very, very tiring. And we went out to hubby's work do on Friday night, and by the time we got home and turned off the light, it was 5 minutes to 3 in the morning. And we're not night people. Like, we're old people who like our sleep. And yeah, so, and that's not the reason my hubby's home specifically. It's not because you know, we're not drinkers or anything, so it's nothing like that. It's just, it was a really cold night, and he was out singing, doing karaoke all night outside in the cold, and I think it's just a bit ridden down from such a busy week. There, I think that looks pretty cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and stick them down. So I'm just trying to think whether I want to do the thumb notch before I glue it down or after. I'm going to try and do it before. I don't know if that's going to work very well, but yeah, in fact what I'm going to do is pop it in if I can. No, that's not going to work either, because it's wider than the actual width of the pocket. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. I'm not sure where this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Just make a couple of wee pencil marks at the point where the edges of the thumb notch are, and then see, I might even make it a bit deeper than what the actual thumb notch is, just so it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. There we go. Hopefully that works. Yep, that works good enough for me. Perfect. Right, now let's get to gluing. Yeah, so hopefully everybody else is good and well and enjoying this December so far. I don't know about your life, but mine certainly got crazy. Crazy stuff. It does this every December. It's quite weird, really, how it gets so busy. But it's also fun and tiring, you know, all those things. But absolutely love it. And I spent a wonderful, wonderful day out with my friend Lydia on Tuesday. And oh, that was so much fun. Had a blast. So awesome. So Lydia's from February and June. So we spent all day together, did shopping, had coffee, had lunch, did more shopping, did a lot of talking, which was super cool. And yeah, just so much fun. And then stayed at my mum's that night, because hubby was doing a course in the city. So we stayed at my mum's in the city, just so we weren't doing so much travelling. I got glue smooched all over that, but never mind, we'll deal with that somehow, I guess. So I might just change out my glue page, so I don't get glue over everything. Yeah, so it's he did a course for 2 days, which is also part of the reason why he'll be tired and run down, because you know, when you do things out of the normal, and that it's adds up, saps your energy. Right, I had a bit of a sore throat after the party on Friday night, sorry. Yeah, but my main problem was a headache, and I think I just hadn't had enough to drink. So I was a bit slack on the drinking, and drinking, you know, water. So yeah, and then the next day, what was the next day? Saturday, oh that's right, Saturday we just were really tired. We got up late, we didn't have breakfast, we just kind of had a snack, and then we had our lunch and just relaxed the whole day. I had a huge headache, and the night before the party, the Thursday night, we'd been out to the opening of a friend's art exhibition, so that was really cool. Okay, somehow I don't need maybe my last, yeah, no, let's just go with it, put them all down. What was I saying about my friend's art exhibition? So yeah, that was cool. I hadn't seen his latest lot of art, so it was really nice to go out and support him. And there was a few other people I knew there as well, so that was nice catching up with them as well. And yeah, but it just added to like another event, another day I had to be out, because I had originally planned to be home that day, but I had to go and be out all day so that we could just duck across to the exhibition after hubby finished work. I've just got a little white gap up there, but because I didn't lay it down that well, but that's all right, we'll deal with that. Not sure how yet, but we'll deal with that. So who has played along with the Deal It Up challenge? Let me know how you're finding it, how you're enjoying it. I'm having a blast with it. I find it really good on a Monday to do this, so that I'm, you know, if I'm coming into the week sort of not sure what I'm doing or where I'm going, I can just do this challenge, and it kind of gets me set up for the week. Yeah, now I've ended up with glue marks everywhere, which isn't ideal, but that's fine. They will dry. So far we've got our pocket. So this is our pocket here, and it's a nice big pocket, so I can fit something decent sized in there. I'm not sure what yet. Depends how the day pans out, because I'll be journaling this probably not today. I'm still trying to catch up from the other days. And we've got our bright and bold, or bold and bright, which is one of our prompts. So now stamps. Now you could use stamping stamps, you could use postage stamps, you could use faux postage stamps. Just be creative, whatever you want to do. Now I'm going to pull out, now I've got a big bin beside me with Christmas related stamps, and inside it is this ice cream container with smaller stamps. So some of these I'm not sure how well they stamp, because I haven't actually ever used them. They were they given to me, or did I buy them? I have a feeling they were given to me, but I really can't quite remember now. So I'm just trying to think what style or what's appealing to me today. Oops, there's a runaway small stamp. Please excuse me while I'm just fishing in the bin on the floor. Now this is a lovely poinsettia stamp, and I think this might have been, no, I thought it might have been one from my mum, but it's not. It's from somewhere else. Somebody gave me a whole heap of stamps, and I think this was as part of it, or I bought them. I honestly cannot remember. I'd actually like to heat emboss it actually, but because I've got glue everywhere, I don't think that would be a good idea. So I'm just going to go black because I think black will stand out the best on this. And I think I'll go quite simple. And I might add some background stamping or something as well. You can go as detailed or as simple as you like with these challenges. Just use it as a jumping off point and get creative. Have some fun. If you're not doing Christmas, then just theme it however you like. You don't have to do it for a journal spread that you're doing today. You could make it up to use some other time or to pop into a journal that you're making. So all sorts of things that you can do. No right or wrong. Right, and I think it goes up that way. So let's just hope that it stamps nicely. If it doesn't, well, so be it. I'm being a bit risque here, taking a risk that it's going to work okay, because there's all sorts of lumps and bumps under this page. So give it some time for the ink to transfer. Give it a good press. And 3, 2, 1. That's okay. That's not bad. I didn't grab out a baby wipe, so I'll just do that so I can clean off the stamp. Oops, no, I only want one. It's annoying when the wet wipes all decide to come out the packet at the same time. So I'm just going to give this a little... Ah, yes, I remember where I got these stamps from. Yes, I did buy them, a bulk lot from someone in my local town. That's, I remember, and she's English, so a lot of these came from over in the UK. Gosh, it took me a while to pull that out of my memory, where these came from. Right. Okay. So, I am thinking I might just colour in the flower and the leaves. Are there leaves? I don't think there are leaves. It's just the flower. And I'm not sure what's... I can't think what colour the poinsettia centre is, but I'm just going to do them yellow, which when done over the red paper in the background just makes it a sort of a different colour red rather than yellow. So that's fine, do that. Just using my Sharpie markers. And I could just leave it as the black outline, which I think looks lovely. But I just feel like colouring it. So I'm going with that. Why not? Getting myself into the festive mood here too. I haven't got my tree up yet, so hopefully I can get that done today. Though we've been having to light the fire. What day was it? Saturday, yeah, it was super cold, so we lit the fire, and where we put the tree, it's in front of the fire, so once we put the tree up, there's no more fire lighting, no matter how cold it gets. So it's like, it's summer, we shouldn't have to light the fire, but, you know, occasionally you do, and Saturday was so cold. Came out beautiful in the afternoon. Came out actually quite warm, but yeah, in the morning was freezing, and I had to wash my hair as well, so needed the warmth so I didn't get a chill. Right, can't quite see where the stamp goes there, so we'll just make it up as we go along, because the different layers of paper, it doesn't stamp properly where the layers change. So essentially you can just make it up, because nobody's going to really even know whether that was correct or not. Yes, loving how this is coming out. It looks really pretty. Got some Christmas sentiment stamps too, so maybe we'll pull out one of those and I might stamp it separately though, so that it comes out nicely, and then I can stick that on top. Get in here and amongst the center of the flower. So I'm sorry if this is boring for you, watching me colour in a flower, but almost there. 3 more petals to go, I think. My husband's now just secluded himself away in the bedroom with the door shut, so shouldn't be any more funny noises now. Right, 2 more. Hopefully you're hanging in there. Oh no, door's open again. Who's that creeping around my house? Did you hear that? He just went shh. Just in case you didn't hear. You using my red stylus? Oh no, he's got his black one. Right, so there's my poinsettia, and it's bold and kind of bright, and it's not ultra bright, but let's put those away. And I'm thinking, I wonder, I've got this glitter paint, and it's not so much of a paint, it's like a glue, but it's not an adhesive. It's kind of like a clear gel with glitter in it, and I'm wondering whether I can just get a bit fancy here, just because I feel like it. It comes out quite wet, so I'm just going to pop some here on my glue page and use a brush and see if I can just give it a little bit of a shine. Just paint some on the petals here and there, just to give it a little bit of glitter and glitz and sparkle, because you know it's Christmas month and we do like a bit of glitter. And this isn't messy like actual glitter is. Just putting a few lines here and there. It's not necessarily the right colour, but I don't think it matters. It's sort of a bluey greeny colour. I don't know if you can pick that up. Can you see the... I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, just a little bit of fun there. I can see it, so in real life it's definitely visible. Right, I'll just put my brush in water so it doesn't go all yucky. Right, now sentiment. There were, what's this one? Oh, I can't even read that. Oh, wishing. No, I can't actually read that. I might have to stamp it and see what it says. It's Blessed Christmas, but this first bit. Oh, wishing you are. That's what it says. Okay. So you can stick this on an acrylic block. I'm just going to try it without. And let's go on a little scrap of our paper here, because that's going to fit. Then going with the black. I think this is one I bought off Facebook, just loose stamps for cheap. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, give it a clean off. I don't think I'd use this one, actually. Not that I remember anyway, but it's a long time since I've done things like cards, so maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Right, so now I'm going to tear this down a little. Right, and I'm going to layer it up on a bit of the yellow. I'm just going to glue it. Sorry for reaching under the camera, but I've kind of boxed in everything here, and I've got that wet glitter paint on my glue page, so I don't want to end up with that all over my sleeves and things. So I'm going to layer that up there, and then tear around that. I could have gone with music paper or something. Oops. Instead, but I had this sitting on my desk, so why not? There you go, those little scraps can just go in the bin. Try and keep a handle on how much mess I've got here, and then we can use that to cover up that white patch and some of that glue transfer that I had off. Oops, sorry guys, off the glue page. So there we go, fix two things at once. Sounds like a good deal to me. Oops. Remember that there's wet glitter paint here, so don't put my fingers in that and spread it everywhere. Right, how are we going? And one last thing, if I can find it, is I'm thinking a little bit of background stamping. Maybe some music notes. Maybe we'll go music instead of script. I should have actually done it before I stuck this down, but that's alright. Never mind. And I'm thinking a different colour maybe. What colour would we like? I'm thinking for a subtle look, if we go grey. So just pulling out my stamps here. So this one's called Shadow Grey. And I'm thinking that could be quite nice, just to be a little more subtle than using black. Or even like sepia or something, which is still quite strong. So that's not at all straight. Never mind. Yeah, just to give a little detail. I think is good. I'm just using the loose stamp without on a block, so I can just press down heavier and lighter in different areas. Just get little hints here and there. And one more, I think. Don't even know if I'm using it upside down or the right side up. Oops. Doesn't matter. It's just interest in the background. There we go. Cool. I think that's it. So there we go. There is my pocket to meet the challenge. So rectangle shaped pocket. So we've got this lovely, I'll just grab something here. A lovely big pocket in the back here. It's quite big. We've got our bold and bright colours with the red and the yellow, and then we've got stamps. So I've got some background stamping, a poinsettia and a Christmas greeting. So there we go, there's my response to today's Deal It Up challenge. I hope you have fun. Give it a go and tag me if on Instagram, if you post it on Instagram. Use the hashtag DealItUpChallenge, or you can pop along to Facebook group Visual Vibes and add it in there. I'd love to see what you do. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.